So,
Would you tell me who you are and tell me a little bit about your family?
so I'm Maurice Hennessy. I'm the 8th generation of a family of Irish descent who moved to Cognac in 1765. Very difficult to deal with, but he had his sport. He was a successful businessman. Then his grandson was my grandfather, who ran Hennessy between the end of the 1920s, I would say, till 1965. Because my dear father, who of course I liked very much, but was a nuclear scientist. He was not really interested in the cognac business. All what I know from this business comes from my grandfather. He probably was the best teacher I could have. So my role really is, I like to say, a storyteller. It's still going on, and we have 250 years this year. And I'm here to celebrate this anniversary. Don't imagine that cognac can only be consumed in front of a fireplace by portly gentlemen with Labradors and big cigars. The thing is, when you drink cognac sensibly and you take a bit of time to consume your glass, it takes some time, and it's kind of communion with somebody. So I remember, for example, with my grandfather, who taught me a lot about cognac, of course, and I liked to drink with him because it was he was a great man, but he had very small glasses. It was a bit difficult to drink from them, but that's what he liked. We were wondering, in fact, with my cousin, if we were not going to have some made in memory of him. Then we thought, no, it's stupid to make glasses which are not comfortable, especially now they do some very beautiful ones. For me, the best is the tulip-shaped glass, which is more and more fashionable. We have a tasting committee at Hennessy. It's an old tradition with the same family of master blender for 7 generations. And they always use these tulip-shaped glass, which are much better. Okay, if the cognac is bad, it won't make it good, and you will notice it. But if it's good, you will enjoy it easier and better. I remember as a kid having it on pieces of sugar, what we call duck, canard in French. If you call that drinking cognac, okay, I had it maybe as a teenager, but enjoying it as such, I think I was in my early 20s. Hennessy has produced 250 barrels of 250 liters each of a very special cognac, and we are going to sell most of them. But there's a few of them which are to be kept to be sold for charities. So one of the barrels is going to be sent through auction with the help of lotsofcharity.com, and the money will go to Centerpoint, which is a charity which takes care of kids without any homes and probably no hopes. And we will try to give them a bit of hope. After all, these kids maybe in the future will be great successful, Paul Dirac, Mozart, Einstein, God knows who, all simply good people with good work, and let's try them. Maybe they should be lucky too. We can't afford to waste some lives like that. They are young and they are the future. Hennessy lives on 250 years of tradition of storing some cognac, which some of them are extraordinary, and it can be aged for 200 years, etc. And in 50 years' time, in 100 years' time, we will use the cognac which my generation will have selected and kept and rare in barrels for the future. I like to say we have it's like a tree with 250 years of roots, and it's still growing, it's still going up, and it's still developing.